Hello YouTube and welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to be showcasing Qetsiyah. Qetsiyah is a Bennett witch and a traveler. She's the most powerful witch in history. So Qetsiyah has 400 health and 2000 magic, which is a magic buff from the last update. Qetsiyah has this beautiful outfit. She looks amazing. She looks fantastic. This is the walk, and yeah, let's get to her keybind. The first keybind we have is F, which is a fire trail, more like Vismatos and Cynthia, but like a custom color and like, you know, same as Bonnie's, but yeah. Once you let go, the fire trail will be removed and the spell will stop. The next keybind we have is T, which is a talisman channeling. You click on T and you channel your talisman. Therefore, you will have more magic if you didn't have enough magic. The next keybind we have is Z, which is a blood boil. You click on Z, you click on the target, you will blood boil them for a period of time, and it deals a lot of damage, which is really cool. The next keybind we have is H, which is a pain inflection. Basically, you will pain the target by clicking on the keybind H, and yeah. The next keybind we have is V, which is a mind fry. You click on V and you will mind fry your target, dealing them, well, a respectful amount of damage. The next keybind we have is X, which is a memory overload. If you click on X and you click on the target, your target will no longer be able to use spells or keybinds because he no longer has memory to use them, so he will not be able to use them for a period of time until the keybind wears off. The next keybind we have is C, which is a basic push, just like any other witch we've seen. And the next keybind we have is U, which is a neck snap, or I cannot neck snap her, but I can neck snap. You cannot neck snap witches, werewolves, but you can neck snap vampires and heretics hybrids. Just like this. Now moving on to her spells. The first spell Qetsiyah has is Immortalis Vicissim, which is basically makes the cure with disinimation.
Cure for immortality.
And she has this voice line. You will you will click on the target and you will cure them from a heretic, and now she's a siphoner. Next spell we have is Ungaris's Lapis. You say the spell and then you turn the target into a star. And she has this a voice line which says, "I'm not going to kill you yet." The next spell we have is Avitagzari. Avitagzari is an instant kill spell, I believe, which basically stop the target's heart from beating. Yeah, it's an insta kill spell. Basically kills the target, and yeah. Never mind. As for the next spell we have is Ashalana. Ashalana is a spell that can inflict everyone around you, dealing them a respectful amount of damage. Wait, let me tell him to hold on. The next spell we have is Vist something, which is destroys the other side and turns everyone who is on the other side back to life. Oh, sorry, it doesn't turn them back to life. It basically just kills them. I'm sorry, I thought it turned... It basically kills them instead of turning them back to life. I thought... Okay, never mind. As for the next spell we have is Vita Borshid, which is a pendant locator spell. I believe it happens just like this. And then Dahlia. Basically, you will use your pendant to locate a character or an object. Now I'm locating Dahlia. Exorian, which it does this. Basically, instantly desiccates a vampire or anyone with a vampire sight. That was Qetsiyah Showcase, and now I'll see you with Cade Showcase. Awesome. Now we're gonna move on to Cade's showcase. Cade is a psychic with 450 health, fully immortal, and 2200 magic. And this beautiful outfit over here, he looks amazing. He looks bold. Beautiful baldy. So yeah, he looks good. The first keybind that Cade has is Fire Trail, which is also more like Vismachos and Cynthia. Basically, you'll like move your mouse and the fire will fall. The next keybind we have is Z, which is a Hellfire. You click on Z and you click on the target, and you will use Hellfire on them, killing them. As for the next keybind we have is V, which is basically healing. You will heal the target from any damage they have received. And also Cade doesn't have a custom resurrection spell anymore, so yeah. Also next keybind is A, which is the Pain Reflection. The next keybind is R, which is telekinesis. And telekinesis was fire, so as long as you're holding them in the air, the more damage they get. The next keybind we have is C, which is a push. Oh. Okay. The next keybind we have is a push, which is C, and the next keybind we have is Q, which is teleportation. And basically it teleports with fire. The next keybind we have is B, which is a psychic blast, just like he used to have, which almost kills a free witches or a coins witches, and it deals a good amount of damage for the Game Pass witches. The next keybind and the last one we have is Y, which is Inferium. Basically turns everyone around you on fire and killing them. That is all for Cade. He doesn't have any spells because he's not a witch, so yeah.